know, there we go. We live. I'm gonna put you in. We live all the time. Is that a capital G or just lowercase?
Lowercase.
When I wake up, no makeup, half naked, I feel like I'm the shit.
Peace, family. Peace, goddess. Peace, peace.
No, I'm not
welcome. Y'all ready for the night? I already know. I see. I can feel the energy.
I still sip tea and chant om.
Ooh, she sip tea and chant om. You know what I mean? She said she sip tea and chant om. Feel me? She ain't playing. Crystal goddess. You see, I got your piece on. Gratitude. Domestic victors. Welcome, welcome. Crystal goddess creation. Welcome. The importance of being. Welcome, family. African queen. Welcome, goddess. Queen Snacks, welcome, goddess. Jessica, welcome, Empress. Welcome, family, welcome. We out here tonight. Peace, love, light, positive vibrations. Welcome to Witch Wellness Shop. Welcome, Empress. Blessings. Loaded Cocoa, welcome, goddess. Blessings. Welcome, naturally_dope. Welcome, Empress. Blessings. Intentional_ debt. Welcome, family. Naturally dope _1979. What's up, Empress? Amar Lixar. Peace, Empress. Beauty by Baines. Peace, Empress. Keep them coming. Faux Ant. What's up, God? Peace, King. Peace, family. Peace. Blessings. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome, family. Peace, love, light, pop. What's up, Maya Nicole? Cuzzo, what's up, goddess? Peace. I am Queen Ty. Welcome, Empress. Infinite 9. What's up, God? Peace King. Blessings. Oh yeah. We get ready to get to it. Y'all know how we do it. We give it about 10 minutes to welcome the family to the for the family to pull up. We got about 8 minutes. We're gonna rock out, raise the vibrations. Y'all know how we get down. 10 minutes. Let the family pull up, and then we're gonna get going. So blessings. I'm new to both of y'all, so I'm here to see what y'all be on. Hey, you ready to raise the vibrations? I am Queen Ty. You in for a treat. We about to raise these vibrations, goddess. Welcome. Thank you for sharing your amazing energy with us tonight. Blessings. Not your average Peruvian. Peace, Empress. Welcome, goddess. Go down to the bottom of the page, family. Trust me. Go down to the bottom of the page. Click the arrow. Share with your friends and family. Tonight is going to be epic, right? And not only that, we're going to go over a lot of important information, a lot of vital information, information that can change your life, information that can help you with your journey, So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. AC007, welcome, Empress, welcome. Welcome, Empress.
Certifications, if it makes you feel better.
Some certifications, if it make you feel better. You feel me?
Y'all like pieces of paper?
Hey, that's the American way. Ain't it? American way. Boy, you got some papers. You in there?
Yeah.
Don't know shit. Don't know shit. You in the building.
You need on-the-job training.
Damn. Beauty Bang, I'm so excited for this show. Absolutely. Amazing Grace. Peace, Empress. Thank you for being here, Beauty by Bangs. What's my mind? I see. What's my mind? See, yes. Welcome, Empress. Welcome, Goddess. Blessings. Thank you for being here tonight. Alyssa XXO. Blessings, Empress, the American way. Paperwork, you feel me? That bullshit. She said American way. In parentheses, to put paperwork. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that bullshit. That fake shit. We on some real shit. Some authentic shit. Some truth. We ain't worried about all that paper, fake ass shit. You feel me? Blessings, y'all. Welcome, family. Y'all ready to turn up tonight? Raise these vibrations with the kings. Raise these vibrations with the kings, family. Josie Montana. Peace, Empress. Welcome, K. Martin. 34. Blessings. Welcome, family. Hey, it's hot out there. It's the energy for me.
See, that's how it happens.
It's the energy for me.
That's how that works.
Tell them, Maya. It's the energy for me. Tell them, cuz. Yeah. Woo. I'm about to sweat through this thing.
Go ahead.
Man. Y'all know I got to shout out my people every time I rock their jewelry because it's all about the tribe. Y'all know who we are. It's all about the tribe. So check this out. Make sure y'all go holler at Crystal Goddess. Crystal Goddess Creations. Yeah, that's dope right there. She one of her pieces. I got several of them. Y'all know how I do with the tribe. I rock with all the tribe. Make sure you go holler at Godstar. You know, that's my birthstone, the amethyst. Go holler at the goddess Godstar. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. And then make sure you go holler at Jessica May for the Kumite sorcery stone. Kumite, one of the oldest stones in the world, if not the oldest. And you know you gotta, you know, it's a sorcery stone. What am I? The wizard. So you know it's perfect for a wizard. Perfect for a wizard. I need to get with the crystals. Yeah, you do. Deli J, peace goddess. Welcome, welcome. It is hot out here. The energy is right. We raising vibrations. Hey family, help me raise those vibrations. Hey, give me some in the comments. Let me get some emoji, some bicep emojis.
Come on.
Let me get some diamonds in the comments. Let me get some high fives, because it really, we think it's prayer hands, but it's high fives. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Give me some high fives in the comments, right? Raise them vibrations with your boy. Give me some electric emojis in the comments. Sean God, welcome family, peace, blessings, blessings. Hey, we can turn it up real quick. We got about 5 minutes, family. Let me go ahead and light some Palo Santos real quick. Get that positive energy going. Keep that positive energy in. Yeah, just like that. Let's get ready, fam. Raise them vibrations. Crystal Goddess Creations right there. Hold on. Y'all know I got plenty of pieces from the tribe. I walk the walk. You gotta walk the walk and talk the talk. I support the family. I support the tribe. We gotta support each other. We gotta spend money together. We gotta make money together. We gotta barter together. We gotta get back like our ancestors. You feel me? That's what it's about. Everybody else doing it. Why the fuck we don't do it? That's how I feel. Jam bam. Peace, family. Peace. Welcome, Josie Montana. Pop up 56. Welcome, goddess. Welcome. Raise them vibrations. Let me get some of those electric emojis in the comments. Let's raise these vibrations real quick. We get started in 4 minutes. Go down to the bottom of the page, click the arrow, share with your friends and family. You see godswrist over here in deep thought getting it together. He getting it together for y'all. He putting it together for y'all. Blessings. Domestic victors, thank you family for the participation. You feel me? Gratitude, God. Gratitude, family. You heard that song? Pick up your energy. Your energy. Pick up your energy. Jam bam. Thank you, sir. Thank you, God.
I beg you, listen me.
Thank you, God. Welcome, family. Welcome.
Open your ears for any waiting at the
Blessings, blessings. Go down to the bottom of the page. Click the arrow. Share with your friends and family. Josie Montana. I enjoyed your live earlier. Should I get a pen and paper? Vince Pass. Welcome, God. Welcome, King. I would get a pen and paper. This is one of those shows you're gonna definitely want to come back to. So definitely go check it out on YouTube or Facebook or here on IG, because it's going to be a lot of information. So this is going to be one of the ones you're going to definitely want to come back to. So take notes for sure. It's always good to take notes.
Always.
Godstar, I was already telling them to come see you, Godstar. Welcome, family. I was already telling them to come see my little sis. Go ahead and get your piece made by little sis. Somebody trying to come in here. Who trying to come in here? Oh, Vince. Oh, my G trying to holler at me. My G trying to holler at me. Give me a minute and 30 seconds, King. I'm gonna bring you on for a hot second, and I'm gonna get to the guest for the night, because I always know you got some positive words, God, to drop. So I'm getting ready for my show. I will be back and watch this again. We're gonna talk about Tantra tonight. We're gonna talk about sex alchemy. We're gonna talk about taking that mask off, removing the gunk. Godswrist gonna bring it tonight, right? He gonna bring it tonight. We can open it up for Q&A. So if y'all got questions, Josie Montoya, Montana, if you got questions, come on in.
Bring all that.
Feminine energy, never shame again. Brain tamed, brain praying, intuition and ambition running through my veins. Pour out the love, let the healing begin.
The birds and the bees. Nisei J, welcome Goddess. Sour Patch, welcome Empress. The Real Harris Boys, welcome God. Peace family, welcome. Ooh. Ain't got nothing on me. Energy. I gotta play my girl Lizzie Jeff. To get us started. Peace, love, and light to the High Priestess Lizzie Jeff. Peace, family. This my shit. Peace to the High Priestess. Had to represent for the goddess real quick.
Then you execute. You can meditate. it takes to be the best you. Be the best you. It's a perfect night on the full moon.
On the full moon tomorrow.
Come on. Yeah, we all in tune. Look me in my eyes when you speak to me, then I can better feel you
Frequency.
My aura lit is the God in me.
My aura lit.
It's
the God in me.
Gotta clear my chakras like
every time I breathe.
I inhale, then exhale like all the finest things. And my granny up in heaven, man, I know she proud of me. Been collecting all these checks like I won the lottery. All the Reiki healers, they fuck with me. Dope dealers, they fuck with me. Hipster girls, they fuck with me. All the yoga chicks,
they fuck with me. Them facts too.
They don't fuck with me.
Ooh, they all. I fuck with them all.
Judging yourself if you're judging me. Now all I wish for you is prosperity. If you got dreams, go chase them. If you got time, don't waste it. If you got fears,
I have a red pill. It smells amazing, don't it? I have the red pill. The family, please check out Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, learning about this journey with Tantra and sex magic. Hey, DM me that, goddess. I'm always open. I'm a student. We students.
Always.
We students at all
That's the first
times.
thing we gonna talk about.
We students at all times. Send me that, please, goddess. Always down to learn. We kings and shit. Peace, God. Hey, Scorpio. Mariah Davis, welcome, Empress. I'm gonna play this for about one more minute and we gonna get going.
Emerald, ruby, agate, citrine, topaz, highlight, moonstone. Charged up and I'm two-stone. In paradise with these trichomes. Manifesting at the speed of light. Maybe cause I repeat a
Manifesting at the speed of light.
And the key to life is the
Beauty by Bangs and Godswrist. Yeah, will do. And medallion manuscript. Yeah, send it all to me. I'm gonna send you some stuff too. Let's build. Let's build with it. What it's about. Y'all ain't really in the field though. Now Yervo, hey! 33, you already know Christ consciousness, Montana.
Big 33 energy. Know that.
I got you.
Starlight, moonlight, bless me with your peace tonight. Bring me guidance, bring me flow.
Gotta keep that big God energy in here.
Come on.
Yeah, hey, she coming on the show too soon, Universal. She'll be on the show soon. We're gonna have Lizzie Jeff on here. We're gonna get it poppin'. Queen I Am, peace goddess, welcome family. Amazing design, welcome goddess. I said goddess right at the same time.
I manifested a Leo. He started acting like a Scorpio.
Yeah, she gonna be on my app. I told you that already. Also, Mala Esoteric will be on here as well too. Alpha James, what's up, God? Peace, God. Big Godzilla energy, you feel me, King? You feel me? We about to get this thing popping. Let me get a sip of some water. Let me get a sip of that water.
Great.
Deli J, peace goddess. Betty Badass, peace goddess. Let me get a sip of this good old water. I know, but I feel like it's soon getting excited. Aztec 333.
Mothers.
Welcome, Empress. Welcome. Let me get a sip of this water. We're gonna get it popping.
I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me.
21-day Tantra Brothers. Cache. She must rock with Jason, huh? Jason.
Big up. Big lion.
I am all that I
Big
preach to
lion.
be.
Jason.
I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astro projecting through frequency.
Astro projecting through frequencies.
Let's vibe it out.
Peace, family. Yeah, them numbers coming in. Raise them vibrations. Come on in.
Wanna hit up Palm Springs?
Palm Springs.
With my queens. We've been manifesting finer things.
Manifesting finer things.
All our dreams. Rulers of the green reign supreme.
We about to get it, y'all. We about to get it popping. I'm just trying to raise the vibrations a little bit more. Ultra light.
That's the king. Descendants of the kingdom of Kush. Down in Venice smoking blackberry kush. I do what I want. I do it for fun.
See that light?
I do it for us. I do it with love. Celebrating life on a daily.
Hey.
The more I do that, the more they pay me.
The more they pay me.
Elevation every day, I'm committed. First I see it, then I go out and get it. If you wanna feel love, you gotta give it.
Wanna feel love, you gotta give it. Obsidian Black Bumper Clock speaks.
It's a journey, so you work.
Welcome, High
If
Priestess.
you wanna see it happen, write it down.
You wanna see it happen, write it down.
I usually like to cop it by the pound.
I usually like to cop it by the pound.
For my dogs. Keep a couple rose quartz around.
Oh, rose quartz.
For the heart.
Oh.
Be confident when wearing a crown.
Hey, wear that crown.
You are art. Compassion, forgiveness. Live with more intention. Speak life, give thanks. Stay dedicated to ascension. I am all that I preach to be.
That's that shit. Reassurance, peace, Empress, peace. Welcome, welcome.
Astro projecting through frequency.
Astro projecting through frequency.
Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf for me.
Vibe it out,
Keep it
smoke.
enchanted. I am all that I preach to be.
All right, family, we about to get it popping. It is hot out here. It's the energy for me.
Astro projecting through frequency.
All right, family, peace, love, light, positive vibrations. It's your boy, the Lion King, the God King, Leon Wiz White. Thank you so much for being here tonight and sharing your amazing energy here with us on Planet Wiz. We do the show 3 days a week. For those that are new, we want to let you know we do it every Tuesday at 9 p.m., every Thursday at 9 p.m., and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Those are Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you set your calendar, put your notifications on. We're going to be bringing you this truth, this knowledge, learn, know thyself, all this amazing information every single week. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your amazing energy with us. For those that want to stay locked in and stay plugged in all the way with Planet Wiz, I would encourage you to go check out my YouTube channel, which is Planet Wiz. Type in those 2 words, Planet Wiz, in the search engine. Over 185 videos that's going to pop up for you. And enjoy. Dive in. I'm just going to say dive in, tap in, stay, all of that good stuff, because it's definitely going to help you out with your journey. It's going to help you with your everyday walk of life. We love to have variety of people that come on, people from all over the world, people that bring different perspectives, which is an amazing thing. But let's shift to the night. I got my mans and them right next to me.
Yes,
my
Lord.
Cosmic brother. You feel me? This right here is my cosmic brother on everything I love. He already knows what it is. Sometimes, you know, in life, when something is already known and you already know what it is, you don't even have to speak on it. It's one of those type frequencies. That's the type of love that I have for this man sitting next to me. And it's reciprocal. You feel me? It's reciprocal all across the board. And that's a beautiful thing. And when you find connections like that, I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to lock on to that connection and see what it is. Build something. Grow. Be creative. Help each other heal, whatever it might be. I'm telling you, it's a different frequency when real guys link up, real queens link up, when tribe links up. It's a totally different frequency. Y'all saw that again yesterday at the meditation with the family. We had 9 of us out there. Lit. Totally different frequency when the tribe links up. We do tribe like shit. You feel me? So without further ado, enough about me. I'm going to get myself out of the way. I'm going to bring on my cosmic brother. Like I mentioned earlier, I have so much respect for this gentleman, right? Just a wealth of knowledge. Every time I talk to him, I feel like I get smarter and smarter and I learn more. Iron sharpens iron. So you want to stay connected with those type of individuals as well, too. People that you can learn something from. That's major. That's key. That's huge, right? So without further ado, I'm going to bring on, back by popular demand, I should say. What's this, like round 3 or 4?
3. At least
3. And then you came on a couple other little shows, like just some pop-ups.
Yep, with the business and
We're going to say 3. We're going to go with 3.
I like that.
3.
That's my number.
That's the number. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to go with 3.
sure.
Third time back by popular demand. The God King himself. Godswrist. Welcome, family. Welcome.
Peace. Honored to be here, per usual, man. Honored to be here. I appreciate you for hosting such a forum in which we're able to build and add tools to our tool belt. That's all this is.
That's all it is, man.
That's it. I'm just gonna give you something else to throw in your tool belt. I'm not gonna tell you, this is the way, the truth, and the light. And if you don't go this particular route, then you ain't doing it right. It don't work like that. So, how you want me to dive into this? Just.
Well, let me see that book real quick. I'm gonna start it off with that, because this right here, as you guys know, I've been posting this book lately. Awaken the Master Masculine. By Master Yao, correct?
Master Yao.
Master Yao. We definitely, and then it's a female version as well too. Awakening the Master Feminine.
Master Feminine.
There's he wrote a female book as well, Awakening the Master Feminine. Once again by Master Yao. So I'm gonna encourage y'all to go take a look at both of these books. But the reason I brought this book up is because this is the gentleman who introduced me to this book. I remember when he introduced me to this book a while ago. Yeah. And life-changing information in this book. I can speak on the male perspective. I can't speak for the female because I haven't the feminine, but I haven't read it. But I know you probably have.
I'm still getting through it.
You still get through it, but I know what this book right here is powerful. It just changes your mindset altogether. When you read a book like this, you can't really go back. You know what I'm saying?
It's an eye opener.
It's an eye opener.
Lift that veil.
He lifts the veil. So that's what I want to kind of tap into when we first get started. This book right here, like, what's this book mean to you as far as the art of Tantra, and how have you applied this book, when it comes to Tantra work? So,
Tantra is alignment. Tantra is the union. Tantra is bringing you back to your natal blueprint, yourself, who it is that you were meant to be before all the bullshit happened to you and your experience skewed you and allowed for you to slither along and do some bullshit. So within Tantra, within the book rather, I've been able to identify weaknesses within my armor. And I'm able to do that because there's so many aspects within the book that talk about the different faculties and archetypes of the male and female. Those archetypes being 4 in this particular book. And there's other books that have different archetypes and whatnot. But this is a study guide. This is a study book. This is something that you can read once, twice a year, and it's something that'll elevate you because you'll see different things that you've accomplished and different ways that you've grown since the last time you've read it. But it talks about the 4 houses of the man, 4 houses of the woman, and this is Master Yao's information. So I'll never be one to tell you, I came up with this and I just created this and whoop-de-whoop, because there's nothing new. There's only a rediscovery of self, because we know all these things already. We're going to talk about things and you'll be like, yeah, I'm doing that already, but you may not have a specific name for it or whatnot, and you probably discovered that being on Planet Wiz anyway. So the 4 archetypes of the male are going to be the hunter. That's who goes out and get it. The hunter brings it back to the female counterpart, and that is the treasure chest. That's who makes the house into a home. Who multiplies the bountifulness, the fruitfulness. Then you have the healer. The healer is the healer of the community, healer of the family, healer of the wife, the spouse, the lover. The counterpart to that is going to be the elegant rose, and the elegant rose is the seductive, the loving, the healing aspect within the woman. Then you have the warrior. The warrior is the defender of truth, justice, all those righteous things, and he protects the moon. The moon is the mothering aspect, and that's self. Everybody got a mom, so that's self-explanatory. And outside of that, the 4th is going to be the eagle. The eagle is able to fly above the storm and able to see things that no other animal is able to see, because they fly above the bullshit. You got eagle eye. You focused. So with that, the eagle works alongside the seated hawk. The seated hawk is the embodiment of an elder woman, of an oracle. Is the aspect of the feminine that sits and receives those divine messages. So within me talking about those 4 houses on each side, the male and the female, the master masculine, the master feminine, I'm able to realize, different chinks in my armor, whereas I may not be doing this a certain way, or I definitely need to step up my parenting game here and here. And in this book and books like this help to discover more parts of self. It's always a discovery. I'm a student at best. At best.
I say. And you said something very important that I want to touch on. You said it's a self-discovery, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, everything is an inside job. Wouldn't you agree? It always starts with you. It's always an inside job. So that's very key that you pointed that out. I think that's dope. And then, so How long have you actually been into Tantra? Like, what was it that made you say, this is something I want to take a look at, and this is what I want to put my energy into?
Okay. I have been studying Tantra. I'm going on 4 years now. I was introduced to it by Jason. Jason is here on Instagram at Far Eye Studios, Fari Studios. This is an individual who I was a part of his first semen retention challenge. And this is a challenge in which for 21 days there's no peak orgasm, so there's no ejaculate, there's no coming, there's no porn being watched, and there's a focus on self, on rediscovery, on getting back in tune, getting to the true knowledge of self, the root of why, you know, for myself in particular, why I looked at so much porn or why I masturbated so much. Within that challenge, I was introduced to Tantra. It was something that he continued to speak on as he's traveled and studied it at length. So within with him learning about it, he was able to teach us different techniques for touch, for understanding different levels of intimacy. And this is a challenge that he continues to do. We just got out on one a few weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago, and it just opened my eyes. I didn't start making jewelry until during that first challenge.
Oh, nice! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
because
that creative side.
Yeah, you
going
got to
on.
do something else with your hand and play with your diddle.
That's facts.
So you got a little bit of extra time.
That's facts.
You know, so it's
Just a little bit more time.
Just a little bit, you know. So I was able to figure out, you know, it's other productive things I can do with my hands, and within that got back into writing, got back into just being more in tune with myself and understanding that that semen retention, that's a whole conversation in itself. Semen retention is your power as a let's speak to the masculine for a moment.
Let's get it.
That's your penis is your light sword. That's you could have a very small penis and still provide maximum pleasure for a woman by understanding what your auric penis is, understanding projection, which is a part of Tantra, the tantric arts, understanding how you're able to work with the energy that's within you and not being limited by the physical, because the physical is very, very small on the grand scale of everything going on. I forgot the question, my brother.
Oh, I was just asking how do you find? No, I was asking how did you get into Tantra, and like and then about the semen retention, which you was just kind of touching on.
Yeah, so the semen retention, is something that's so powerful. It's like I know for myself, I always have a lot of beautiful women around me. So, and it's not like I'm Hugh Hefner or something like that, but I provide a comfortable space for both male and female. So within that, I'm able to learn. Yeah.
I'm with you with
so within that, I'm able to understand different kind of experiences from them as well as myself. So
it's all good, baby. It's all good. We out here. Poppy Chris and Peace God, Bazzy the Goddess, Bazzy the Great, Peace Empress. It's all good. We on the sex.
Oh, there we go.
Semen retention.
So within that, I'm able to see that it's very easy for a lot of women who are tapped in with their spirituality within their divinity to manifest very quickly, and that was something I always was like intrigued with. I'm like, well, how will where's my superpower? Mm-hmm. And within learning about semen retention, I'm able to see like, okay, I'm able to harness my energy. I'm able to focus. I'm able to use that Kundalini energy, that creative force that's within all of us, that most powerful essence here on earth, the reason that we're here.
Facts.
I'm able to use that and utilize it in ways so that I can channel and receive and call forth different aspects and experiences of myself that I choose. So
I say
the semen retention is dangerous, man. It's not for the weak-hearted, and there's so much reward that's within it. So
a young lady asked, are we practicing that right now?
I currently am, and I suggest that you do your Kegels right now while you're listening to this. Just
Feel me?
right
You
now.
feel me?
Just,
that,
just get your clench on, man. It's
that's
necessary.
very
You got
important.
muscles, yeah.
Especially if you practicing semen retention and you with your lady,
And
because
that's
she
the
can help
thing.
calm you down.
I'm telling you, that's the thing. So let's a pro tip, sex, right?
Let me answer her real quick on that.
Oh, please.
So
please,
I'm
please.
not currently practicing semen retention right this second, but I have and I do practice semen retention. But right at this moment, I am not. I had to get that out there. She asked the question.
I am currently. I'm just a few days into this particular set, this round. There's so much power that's within that, and we're truly able, both male and female, to utilize that, and that's truly what Tantra is. I've discovered for me is working with that intention, understanding how you're directing your power, being mindful, being aware, being attentive. That's truly what Tantra is. It's just like yoga. It's mindfulness. It's just like anything else that we're doing to bring clarity to ourselves and remove the veil, the extra shit that we carry around, who we think we are. Because a lot of us, we get so involved in the rat race and things that are going on, we really think we the horse that we riding on. Like this is just a vessel. Like it's a whole meat suit. Like
meat bag suit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you a whole mech out this motherfucker. So with that, like, don't get caught up in it. You know, you decorate yourself and do all the beautiful things and whatnot, and that's dope. And you have your choices and your experiences that you choose to have, but don't get caught up in the fact that, you know, I have this name, I have this ethnicity or whatever, because there's so much more. And in working with Tantra, I'm able to understand how that works on the quantum level.
Mm-hmm.
Tantra is something that's so powerful. It can cure cancer. You can remove things from the body that do not need to be there. If the intention is there, if the focus is there, if the energy is right, there's much magic that can happen in a Tantra session for sure.
I say anytime you're working with light,
anytime
with the body,
swear to God,
you can heal.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yes.
So with that being said, for those that are out there that's looking to work with people that do Tantra or Reiki or things like that, or energy healing, make sure you are connecting with somebody you trust. When you say, what would you encourage about that as far as that?
Oh man, okay. So when I go into a session, I have a non-disclosure agreement. And there's an understanding of the type of energy that we're working with, because you're working with you're working with your sexual nature. So there has to be powerful. And it's you really have to be careful when working with you're not just gonna choose an internet babalao and be like, yeah, my grandma did this, and yeah, come through, and I'm gonna send you this money for this, and it don't work like that. So you have to build a trust. You have to build an understanding. You have to know who that individual is, and make sure that person is moving with righteousness. That's what's most important. But I have a non-disclosure agreement. I don't play around with my sessions. There's a line that's there, and there's a lot of line steppers out here now. There's a lot of people who talk about Tantra and they just want to get hoes. It's not for healing. It's not for the aspect of pushing something greater and better and pouring into the world, into the void, into the universe. So it's extremely important to have a trust with anybody you have practicing anything on you. You do that with a doctor. Why not do it with somebody you talking to about your soul? Like,
right.
That's important.
Very important.
Yeah, man.
Because if you get somebody with some chaotic energy, or somebody who, like you said, Babala from Walmart or something, you can find yourself in some big trouble.
Absolutely.
Because you got yourself open.
Yes.
You open. Like, you literally are open.
When I come to the session, I wear my schmuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get a tie-dye one. However, it's chakric surgery. Like, you're really doing work.
That's a good word.
It's intense and it's in depth. So you can't just have anybody playing with your spirit like that. Playing with your team. Ooh, story time.
Let's get it.
So I was working on a good friend of mine. She wouldn't have a problem with this story. So Misha the Great, super dope, one of my great friends. Her beautiful soul, right? We were exchanging energy work. You know, getting on the barter system. You should read up about it. And
Tap
within
in.
that, she was able to do Reiki, Raseiki, and there's a third form of Reiki that she knows as well. I don't recall. However, she did those works on me, and I did tantric work on her. So sessions were always super lit, crazy dope. We got to the part of the session, the exchange rather, where I was working on her. So within that, you know how when you're doing something and you have that like little voice in your head, it's like, nigga, you can't do it.
Yes.
So if I'm doing energy work and I'm allowing for myself to be open to pushing love onto somebody else, and I have a devil in my mind, a devaluer of my morals or what I'm saying, I got set behind me talking all that crazy shit, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna work like that. So I was still young and going into my practice and whatnot, and that's why the practice was necessary. That's why the exchange was there. So I'm going into doing the work on her, and I see the shorties from Wakanda, you know what I mean? Like legit warrior queens, like what are you doing here? Like you're not ready to work on her right now in the condition that you in or what you got going on, or they was like standing guard on her heart. So I was able to do some work on her, but I was not able to really provide all of what I was supposed to be there to do, because I had things that were going on within me that were unsettled.
Okay.
So that
now
intention,
we're getting somewhere.
yeah, where you are within doing that work, you have to be in a centered and a balanced place. I always recommend cleansing. It's necessary.
You mean like before a session?
Before a session, after a session, shit, during the session, all of that. Cleansing is super necessary. Yeah.
Like that, huh?
Yeah. You got to do it.
That,
Is that the moon back there?
let me see. Where we
It
at? Is it right there?
Back yonder.
Yeah, we out here with the moon. We in the elements, so we checking out the moon. You can feel that energy too.
Yeah.
We're at about 99. It should be about 99%. It was 98 last night when we was out doing our thing. So
that's on my other phone. I don't have that one.
yeah. So I got another question for you. So
Please.
what's the dip? Because this is very important. You said, yo, I thought it was only me to feel that thing when Devishman pops into my lose all interest and stop. I knew something wasn't right. Yes, sir. Speak on it. Y'all remember on Tom and Jerry, you used to have the angel over here and the devil over here.
Yeah.
You talking to the angel. We all do that shit. That's that light and dark side. That's that balance.
Yes.
That's that balance we got to tap back into.
And you got to use both. You have to use both. It can't just be, this shit ain't just airy-fairy out here.
No.
This shit is gutter.
Woo.
You done seen some things. You scroll through the internet. You desensitized from all the bullshit that you done seen. You traumatized, got PTSD, you fucked up. So you don't
do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And anybody that tell you it's all spirituality or anything that comes with spirituality as all light. Hey, I'm gonna encourage you to either figure out what's up with that person or go the opposite direction, because that's false. That's big false, but you do definitely have to embrace your dark side, that dark side. That's very important. I remember one time you said, devil, get behind me.
Yeah, you gotta tell Satan, get behind me.
Get behind me.
Get behind me. That's facts.
And walk with me.
Yeah, you gotta put him in your back pocket. You might need him later.
There it is.
Because you gotta make your demons work for you.
Balance.
You have to understand it. Like, I got a bad example, but look, I don't drink because I haven't mastered that demon just yet.
That spirit, huh?
No, I gotta be in a settled place. If I'm out partying, nigga, I'm the life of the party. It's gonna be
we out.
I'm gonna fuck the function up.
We out here.
Party. So, but you gotta make those demons work for you. You gotta understand all your different aspects within you, and understand that darkness can can push you and motivate and get you to a place that you've never been just because you haven't tapped into it just yet. But that's a necessary aspect of you. You have it there for a reason.
I say.
All of your parts, all of your pieces are there for a reason. You got to utilize them all.
I say, I'm gonna let you take a hit of that while I ask you this question. So, I got a real big question about no fat, right? You familiar with the term no fat?
What's that? You got not really.
Not really.
I'm not that cool, man.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me rephrase it this way. If you're a male and you're attempting to, let's say, go have semen retention for 30 days, right? Obviously, you got a lady. I think you got a question popped up. You got a lady.
Yes.
What do you say? Laugh out loud, bust that move with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At the party.
You know what I mean? Walla Rasta, big up. Brooklyn, New York. What's up, goddess? Brooklyn, New York is in the building. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
But anyway, so if you got your lady, right, and you practice the semen retention, and I think this is an important question, especially for a lot of the guys and kings on here to know. Can you still be intimate?
Yeah.
You can still, so I know this. Obviously I know what's going on. I'm trying to get the people to know. So you can still be intimate even though you are you're doing semen retention.
Yes.
So
first thing I want to say, I want to recommend breathing exercises. The breath.
It's everything.
It's everything. Life starts with the breath. Life ends with the breath. Control your breath. Control your breathing. When you're getting hot and heavy, breathe slow. That's controlling your diaphragm, controlling your heart rate, controlling your blood flow, because that's what make dick hard like Rottweiler.
Rottweiler.
You understand? So when you're controlling your breathing, you're able to better control your member, right? So understanding the Kegel exercises, understanding you should be doing it right now. You should still been doing it since the last time I said it. I'm gonna mention it a bunch of times all throughout the evening because you should be doing it. That's not just for women. That's for you too.
Man.
Yes, my brother. So
squeeze that ass. Squeeze that anus.
Man.
Squeeze that anus.
You got muscles down there. So all the rest of your muscles you work out, including your brain, your tongue. Come on, man.
Isn't it good for your prostate too?
Yes.
Yes. Guys, squeeze
that's a whole nother aspect.
That's a whole nother aspect. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Because
it's a lot.
The prostate is very important. It's super important. People who look like you and me are dying from prostate cancer because we're not strengthening those muscles. We're not taking care of ourselves. We're not eating right. We are not understanding of the fact that there is a certain level of Kundalini experience that is only after you begin to experiment with the prostate. And this is me tiptoeing and pussyfooting around what I can be saying. However, the prostate, you have to strengthen those muscles. You have to continue to strengthen, and that's what's going to give you more strength in having sex while you're doing no fap. It's recommended. That's what's going to help build up your strength, build up your stamina, so that when you do have a night that you want to go all night or all weekend or whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have an understanding of yourself. You do a headstand for 5 minutes and then get right back into it. And goddamn, you're doing your breathing exercises. You're doing the breath of fire while you're in there. You're understanding self. You're understanding that breath, and you're having that control over you. So within that, within understanding edging practices, you're able to go as long as you want. You can go as long as you want. You cannot say that you practice polygamy and not understand semen retention or understanding your body, the Kegel exercises, the breathing. There's no way.
It ain't.
There's no way. Not. Because if you have multiple women that you're with,
yeah, buddy,
you're gonna be exhausted. Giving all of your energy, all of your essence, yourself, your seed. We're not talking about spilling it. We're talking about depositing it into a vessel that's able to create something for it that is built to have a gestation period in which they create. That's their function. So in that aspect, we're not always talking about creating a baby, but we're always creating something. And within that, having those kundalini experiences, within being intimate with the partner, within having different types of orgasms as a male or as a female, you're creating and generating. You're postulating something. Something is coming of that. It has to. So, another pro tip: he who gives a woman an orgasm is you get rewards from heaven. I promise you. It just happens like that.
I say
You should make a practice of it.
Hey guys, make make a practice of it. He said, "He who gives orgasms."
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
It gives rewards for that in heaven.
I'm telling you, man. You get
So get on y'all
they
shit.
send them down to you immediately. Shit just start happening, man. It's a beautiful thing because it's not.
Get on y'all shit.
Oh man, a woman's special place, her area, her yoniverse, that portal, that gateway, the black hole, HOLE. You know that is a space that has so many different nerve endings that are built just for pleasure.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
So within that, the divine feminine is essentially hosting this grand extravaganza, this circus, so to speak, this roller coaster. We just along for the sidecar, like we the little homie playing in, getting in on the action, ready to jump in for the double dutch. She on both sides swinging them things. You understand? So you got to understand that there's so much more that you're able to pour into provide for the divine feminine by just understanding yourself, understanding what your partner needs, understanding who your partner is, understanding how to heal your partner, understanding tantric sex, understanding sex magic. It's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
There's so many different levels to it, and there's so many different offshoots from there. The shit is amazing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, man.
Man, I agree.
It's a lot.
I've been there. I've done some work with it.
Yeah.
I've done some practice.
Yeah.
I've manifested a lot through sex alchemy and through sex magic. So I over and understand.
Yes.
And it can get deep. Like it's an amazing and a beautiful thing. I mean, you can get to the point to where you can feel like your chakras are in alignment together as one. Like that is a powerful ass experience. Like that's mind blowing.
Breathe with your partner. While you know, take some time, and you should be meditating with your partner. You should understand foreplay is all day. It begins when you wake up. You know, the first things that you say, your first actions. It's all day long. So within that, there has to be an understanding that the game that we play, the dance that's going on, it's ongoing, and you have to continue to add into that. You have to continue to pour into your partner. It's a
support.
Yeah, and it's an all day activity. So within working with the sex magic, within working with just being intimate, I recommend breathing with your partner, doing meditation exercises prior, doing breathing while you're being intimate, while you're there, sitting in lotus with the masculine sitting on bottom and the feminine sitting directly on top. You know, with your legs crossed. You know what I mean?
That's a powerful. That is a.
While you in there, hit them kegels. While you in there, you gonna do something.
That motherfucker right there, boy.
I'm telling you, you gonna make some things happen. This is $1 million worth of game, man.
That's $1 million worth of game. That's a lot of. That's
power.
a lot of flow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy and flow right there.
Like, don't even move.
Just you in the spot.
Just move, but don't move.
Yeah, that's real too.
Yeah, man.
That's real. You know, man, we could touch on that so much, but I'm gonna come back to what we was just talking about as far as the semen retention.
Yeah. Because
you know what, I've practiced it. I've done it, but I always had this question, and I wanted to get with you, but I never asked you one. All right, so you said we can have sex even though we are doing semen retention.
Yeah.
Now, pre-ejaculation, pre-cum, right?
Pre-cum.
That happens obviously before you actually have an orgasm.
Yep.
And it can be sometimes there before you even insert.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So we are in. So that is coming a little bit or ejaculate a little bit. So is it still? Are we still 100% online with our semen retention, or is that a little cheat or what? I mean, talk to me because I you know, I'm asking for a friend.
Right. Word.
I'm asking for a friend. Shit.
Me too. So within that, there is an understanding that pre-cum doesn't have the full essence. It doesn't have.
I get that.
That. It doesn't.
Can it create? They say it can
it
create
can,
a baby though.
yeah.
Like, see,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Let's be
so
for real.
So this little baby gonna be half nutrient.
You know, like malnourished and everything. Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Oh, that's how premiums are born. So, it does have
Facts.
so much information in it, yes, but it doesn't have all of your medicine in it.
Oh,
You dig?
Okay.
So semen retention can be used once there's an understanding of a microcosmic orbit. Once you're able to ejaculate, once you're able to move it upward, you're able to receive the medicine from it. It's our medicine.
That's real.
We as males, we don't have a filtration system. We don't do the every 28 days and have a moon cycle that should coincide with the moon. So because we don't have that, you know, we have to do things like sweat lodge and stuff like that. But we have to also tap into all of our other aspects, which is using that medicine within the semen retention. You got to look back at antiquity, you know, in the time before time. We didn't hear about the Native Americans being overpopulated or anything like that. They had an understanding in every indigenous society, wherever, that there was a spiritual aspect to sex, and they had an understanding that you weren't able to be a man, you weren't able to be a full adult unless you knew semen retention, unless you understood this. We
need to get back to that.
We have to.
Balance this shit out.
That's why we got rites of passage. That's why we got outreach programs. That's why we do Planet Wiz right here, so that we able to reach out, to pour out into those who need to receive it. Because a lot this ain't sex ed. They're not telling you none of this.
Oh no.
You're not gonna hear none of this.
It's over sexualized.
Yeah. It's over. Oh my God! It's over sexualized. Everything's over sexualized.
You know, I look. Speaking
so much
of that,
it hurt.
and I'm gonna get to that question. Somebody got a question. Speaking of that, it's just funny because you know if you look up Tantra and if you Google,
oh God,
that's perfect example.
Don't
of how
Google
it's perfect how it's over sexualized.
Don't
perfect
Google
example.
it. I don't know what you're gonna find if you Google it. Look, I recommend 3 people who I know personally. One person who I don't know, 2 people I don't know personally, or I haven't met one, is Osho, has a book on Tantra that I have yet to read. I still have learning to do. And Nick Yama is an excellent person to look to as well. He came up with Master Yao. However, the 3 people that I know personally, Prandar Prim, I post her usually daily. She's been posting masturbation tips for men. She's deep into her Tantra practice. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and this is a woman. If you feel more comfortable reaching out to a woman, I'm never somebody who's gonna chase an ambulance or play monkey in the middle. You know, none of that. So I'm happy to tell you and teach you about other people. Jason for our studios. This is an individual who is on Instagram. You can find more about Tantra
He'll
just
be
by
on here
following
eventually
him.
too. He'll be on Planet Wiz eventually too. We spoke.
You better know it.
Yeah.
You better know it. And the 3rd person is, of course, Master Yao. If you're gonna search Google Tantra, search under Grand Trine International, Grand Trine Life System. Look for things that are officiated, that have people who are really backing them, and really look for people who look like you and me. Because if you just Google it, you probably gonna see somebody talking about a sex cult, and you're gonna see somebody talking about drink this, and it's cool.
Take this,
yeah, pop this.
Call me in the morning.
You don't want that, yeah. You don't want none of that.
Yeah, that that's typically the unnatural way. They typically go the more unnatural way. So you know how that go. We ain't got to go down that road.
You can't Google your healing, man.
You can't Google. The penis is a fractal symbol of what the body looks like. It's Poppy Christian. Let me see what.
Poppy Christian? Oh, word. Word.
Cleveland said he want to come in the screen at some point
Please,
tonight.
for sure.
Let me know when you want to come in, Cleve. Yeah, I was showing the hey Loaded Coco, I was showing the bottom of my foot saying white. She said Wiz put his
She
foot
caught
up.
that. Yeah. Pale face.
He's the pale
Colonizer.
What they call it,
Pilgrim.
the pilgrims. Oh, like, hold on, what's with the damn, I can't remember the
Top
term.
hatters.
The top hatters. What's the term, bro?
Oh, my bad. The small hats.
The small hats.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
The wasps.
The wasp.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
White Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
Something race. It's called the artificial race. There it was.
The artificial race.
race.
The Neanderthals.
The Neanderthals.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all of that.
So, and for myself, I always love to make a distinction. When I talk about white people, I mean white as a concept, as a mindset. You know, I ain't. We can talk and speculate and talk about slaves and here and there and all types of time and whatnot, but never has there ever been a systemic issue like what's going on now all across the world from people who I would consider white. Not my neighbor. He's a white dude. He's cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just love to say that because you have to understand that there has to be a balance within it. Yes, we are spiritual beings here in this earthly vessel having a spiritual experience, but nigga, I'm still black and I can go get shot
On this
because
realm.
it's Friday.
On
You
this
know what I
realm,
mean?
yes,
Because it's this realm and this is the way that it was set up right here, right now, and this is why we're here to move it and push it and to evolve it into something greater.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all doing the work.
It is, and I'm glad you brought that up to say, you know, we all here to move it and progress it and make it something greater because and from my perspective, you know, what we're doing here with the platform, like I always talk about, like our spirit guys, I feel like they're having, and I've been told this too by spirit, but our spirit guys, you guys' spirit team, our spirit team, they're having a party 3 days a week when we come on here because we're getting the right information, we're getting the truth, and people are awakening, like from the, you know, just from the platform, and then when they hear stuff on here, they go through their own research and their own due diligence, which I always encourage, and then they start tapping into other stuff, and then they start just diving down, and they just start learning all type of stuff, learning about them, and it's a beautiful thing because it all starts with a thought. So what all of us coming together on a consistent basis like this and raising these vibrations on a consistent basis like this, I feel like this is going to propel and help us for real issue in the new world, the new realm, you know. And speaking of that, June 19th, at that event, Juneteenth, on June 19th in Georgia, where we got over 150 people that already RSVP'd, and that's going to be in that type of frequency and that energy. Like, that's going to be epic.
That's going to be high vibrational.
It's going to be epic. It's going to be a lot of energy, and I can't wait to see each and every one of y'all there. Make sure y'all there. Make sure you in the building. But, okay, so we got that. So you can still have sex.
Yes. You can still have sex.
Still can have sex
while retaining. Absolutely.
And hold on, we got another question. Cleve wants to come in too. Is there this type of challenge for women? Okay, let's bring Tish. Hey Tish, do you want to come in and ask this question, or would you like for us to just get that question answered from your Q&A? Because we love to have some divine feminine here.
Balance out the
energies a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Tantra is all about polarity.
Yes, has some Empress energy. So if you open to coming on, we'll bring you on the show. You can ask this question and we can dive a little deeper with it versus just answering it real quick on the Q&A. Let me know real quick.
And she's been reading the Master Feminine book.
Nice. Okay, nice. Let me know if you want to come in, Goddess, real quick, and we can discuss.
No pressure.
Look, yeah, no pressure at all. I mean, just give me a thumbs up. You know, if you say yeah, you want to come in. If you don't, no harm, no foul. Y'all know how we do it. And then I'm gonna wait on her, but I guess you could tap on it real quick while we wait because I ain't see that response.
The question?
Yeah.
So for females, the feminine, the master feminine, the divine feminine. When it comes to semen retention, it wouldn't be semen per se, but it would be retention. It would still follow under that same regimen. It would still be recommended to create. I can't say create the same. To set up, to write down creative avenues that you want to express your the productivity that you're able to have within retaining, within abstaining from that peak orgasm. Now, let me also say this: within understanding orgasms, there's levels to this shit. There are different types of orgasms. There are there's a G-spot orgasm, there's a U-spot orgasm, there's an A-spot orgasm, there's a heart orgasm, there's a full body orgasm.
You had
there's
the
a
heart
cosmic orgasm. Oh man,
we're gonna have to talk about that. We got to touch on that.
Oh man, there are so many different ways to experience different aspects of pleasure without coming.
Would you consider Kundalini being a
Hell yeah,
absolutely? Because I know it felt like I was having sex every time I had one.
It's orgasmic, yes.
Oh my gosh,
absolutely. If those channels, and that's what we're talking about. That's the basis of what Tantra is, allowing for that Jacob's ladder, allowing for that
Jacob's
Kundalini
ladder, hit him
to
with it.
travel up. You understand? For us to be able to raise up and get to that Christ consciousness, whereas you got that
33
halo dripping around your head, and you just illuminate. You know, whereas you know they just want to touch the hem.
Yeah,
that's
the hem,
that's what's at the top of the ladder. That's it. That's it. And we talk about laying hands. You know.
Yep.
God, the man, them Jerusalem Slim, Jesus, what he say? He said, and you'll go on to do greater.
That's it.
He said, and you're gonna do more. So if that's not the case, if we're all God's children, you know, and Jesus the Son of God, if we're going with that narrative, don't that make that nigga my brother? You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother not gonna show me, man. He showed me how to do this, so I know I can do more. He told me I could do more. It's no problem. So this is what we're talking about, working with that energy.
Like the Pharrell song, I can do anything. Yeah, you feel me?
Come on.
You feel me?
Can't nobody stop you but you. You're the only one in your way.
What's up, Yo-Yo? Blessing, goddess. I got a couple people trying to come in.
Yo had a Tantra session before.
I got a couple people trying to come in. All right, so Cleve.
I ain't scared of y'all, man.
So I got a goddess that's trying to come in here too.
Word.
That might balance some energies. Actually, I ran into the goddess.
Mm-hmm.
We went out. So tried me, Bazzy, the Great, Divine Aqua.
Yeah.
Jazz the Median, Natural Onyx.
Word.
DDJ.
Oh, yeah.
We all met up. Like we was all linked. Now Jessica. We didn't all get a chance to connect, but we were all meeting up.
Facts.
It ended up being just me, Bazzy, and Yanni in the spot. But they were all outside. And I lost exactly why the hell I was talking about that.
We was talking about Kundalini experiences.
Well, it wasn't the Kundalini. You know, there's too many people be talking about the Kundalini. I forgot what the hell I was going. We'll get back to it though.
Sure enough.
It'll pop up. But I'm gonna bring Cleve on real quick,
for sure.
and then I'll remember what I was talking about.
Oh, you said the young lady that you met.
Oh yeah. So I ran into the goddess. That was my first time meeting her. Like me and Bazzy and Yanni were walking, and she pulled up driving and was like, "I know you from the show."
Word.
And I'm like, she's like, Planet Weird's right. I'm like, yeah, what's up? So I come over to her. We take a picture. We chop it up. She said her name. I pretty much remember everybody that come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And we chopped it up. Good people.
Word.
Good people.
Word.
Took a picture, put it on the ground, and she's on here. She said she might want to come in. So I'm gonna see what the guy is talking about.
That'd be the thing, man. Like within going through different tantric schools and just learning so much more. I come to find that there are so many more avenues of it, and there are so many different native practices when you go to different places and people speak on those, and people know about it, man. Whether you know about it or you think you may know about it, you're already doing it.
That's true.
You already practicing it right now.
That's true.
You at the bar and you like, I wish Shorty would walk this way, and then
Magic.
she start walking over there. It's like
Magic.
you know.
And people be practicing polygamy don't even know it. Or they do be knowing it. They be sharing.
On some type of level, you have to. You have to understand a magnetic draw. You got to understand polarity. You have to. But some people are still doing things unconsciously. It's not enough just to know. You have to have the wisdom to actually practice the shit.
Absolutely. I said, Lex, you want to come in? I'm going to see if she want to come in. So, Cleve, I'm going to bring you in, God. See what we're trying to top it up about.
Sure
Cleve, you should be here about 3 seconds. Infinite 9.
What's good with my brothers?
Hey,
What's good,
Scott.
family? How you feeling, God?
Hey, I'm feeling great, man. Hey, I figured, I said, I'm gonna try to be brief because you know how my phone be acting sometimes, my Instagram.
100.
I said, let me try to get to it, but man, hey, so I'm gonna start off. First of all, I'm gonna come at an angle and I'm gonna bust the thing wide the fuck open, right?
Okay.
Okay. And so I'm gonna start off just touching on one point y'all talking about with the retention. So the retention piece was as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the deal with that, here's the Jones with that joint. So really the purpose of it is to bring yourself to an exceeding point and be disciplined in your mind and your body to not release. So it's like going to a peak, a limit, going to the roof, but not going through the roof with the power that will bust through that roof. You see what I'm saying? And practicing that, and like, and see when you let it go up and down, like your man was talking about, godswrist, when you let that mug keep going up and down. See, now you talk about the pineal gland, and because what we're gonna look at, let's look at the body and our experience and balance, and we're gonna just look at the aspect of water. Okay, water. I'm a water sign. I'm a Scorpio. This is my shit right here. So really, when we're looking at the water, we're looking at the bodily fluids, which are the crystals.
Yes.
And we talking about Tantra, we talking about that. We talking about the crystals and that being the life force that actually exuberates all of life. But see, life is the one, and then you got the zero, which is where life stems from. You see what I'm saying? So the crystals energies flows a minimum of 3 days. When if you allow that fluid to go up and circulate a minimum of 3 days, you actually start become the ascension process begins. Literally, this is an inner work. It begins 3 days a minimum, and not releasing them fluids, ejaculating, letting the fluids out. It could be through all type of deals like burning up the fluids, bad thinking, bad vibrations, poor eating, all that shit. You burn up the fluids, but when you let them circulate three times, you begin in the ascension process right then and there. So that's the real goal, is to excite yourself, discipline. So let me go in all the way deep with it and be quick with this one. So we're gonna be basic with it. There's really a principle of the 0 and the 1. You see, the phallus simply represents the 1, which represents all objects. That's what the penis represents. Facts. The penis is representation of everything. Okay? Then on a platform called nothing. And that nothing exists under it, within it, above it, around it. It's encompassing. So the penis can pierce through. That's the only way it works. The 0. It goes back to the 0. So when you're really thinking about it, you want to fucking get a universal fucking orgasm. You hear what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Because this is what they don't want us to do. When you get a universal orgasm, you understand this male principle that operates in every one of us. You can start to birth nations.
Yes.
Comes up out the 0. The penises are nations that rise up and stand up in the nation. Just like the faulty ass ovulus that they put up in DC. The ovulus, that's what it is. It's standing up in space.
Yeah.
And it represents the rises of nations. That's what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Come on. Preach that.
That's the Tantra. And so I'll tell you, you want to attract a woman, or you want to attract a billion women. You attract a billion women, you rising up nations up out your ass with them.
Did you freeze up on us?
You there?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, are you there?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. So did you hear the part I was saying?
We heard you. You tracked a billion. If you tracked a billion women, that's birth of a nation.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's like you. And so it's the male principle. as a male, and even in the female principle, our focus is to work on productivity, piercing penises through the space is called nothing, creating shit. Focused on creating shit, building shit. That's what attracts the zero to herself.
That's true.
When you
We talk
building,
about that
you
all the
building,
time, man.
you building, you building. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Man,
What
I'm
you
gonna
say?
close out right quick because my
It's
shit
starting to act up.
acted up. I'm gonna close out right quick though. I might come back in. Let's see.
Hey, well, thank you for the ad. Thank you for that build, God.
Thank you.
Gratitude for that build. That was powerful information, and all that was big facts on top of facts. So thank you for sharing your amazing energy and dropping those gems to the family, because that's definitely an important add to what we're talking about tonight. Let's touch on sex alchemy a little bit, sex magic. Just kind of sharing some basic, and I'll ad lib what you just share some basic principles. If some people are interested in possibly trying to learn it, or where to go, and maybe some general things that they could do or start trying to do together.
It works best if there is a partner that you have, and you know this is your person. This is somebody who has adoration for you, who validates you, who views you in an ideal way, whom you love, whom loves you, somebody who pours into you as you pour into them. You know, a truly intimate lover. And within this, it's understanding intention. Again, the focus. The focus is going to be on whatever it is that you choose to manifest, whatever it is that you want to pull forth or pull down from the heavens, so to speak. Um, that's one. Two, the meditation, the intimacy aspect of it, the fact that you're able to feel this person, that you're able to sense what's going on within them, you're able to pour into them and provide for them what's needed in whatever moment. It truly it breaks down to intention. It breaks down to the focus of where your energy is, and that has to be on something positive, something productive. You want to produce something with this powerful moment, with this this mind-blowing experience that's happening. You want to make sure that you're utilizing it in the best way possible. So it's not something you just want to bust a nut and roll over and take a nap. You want to you want to mentally see this. You want to feel it. You want to taste it. You want to smell it. You want to involve all of your senses. This is just a mindscape. This is a plane. This is a level in which we pull and draw everything to us. Yeah, it's a plane. It's a planet. You know what I mean? We just own this bitch. So within that, we have to have an understanding that you can pull and draw so many things to you by your intention and how you're focusing yourself. So you focus on that picture, that moment, that scene, that whatever it is, while you're going through the intimacy, when you're coming to climax, especially when you're at climax.
That's it. After
the climax, after when you're doing the self-care, when you're doing the not the self-care, the aftercare rather. We're not in the days in you just zip up your pants and hit the road. I'm gonna go get a pack of cigarettes.
I'll be back.
I mean? Yeah, even if you just dropping dick off, man, stay for 20 minutes and get a little cuddle in, man. You know what I mean? Lay that heart to heart and really get that in. Whereas it's truly a fulfilling moment, because when we exchange with each other on that sexual level, we're supposed to fuck each other up. You're supposed to continue to go up. So if the person that you're being intimate with isn't raising your vibrations, if you're exhausted, if you're tired after having sex with that person, then something got to be tuned. I'm not saying they ain't right. I'm not saying you ain't right. I'm saying something ain't right. You got to figure out what that is. It's some dope shit. You do a lot.
A hell of a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A hell of a lot. I know you. Yeah, a hell of a lot. I was gonna ask you something. Also, we were talking about
Yeah.
with the sex magic. Damn. Sex magic, and then I'm just gonna get what you on. Sex magic. Tapped on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Oh, you got something you want to go?
Oh no, it was brief while you
Can't
was
save this because I'm still confused on some of it. We got you, Healer Vibes.
ask a
You just need to
question,
get.
Healer Vibe.
You just come over and get with us. You already know what
Word.
it
Real
is. But,
talk.
yeah, we get together.
Mm-hmm.
But can you talk to them about your heart orgasm?
Oh man.
So he had a heart orgasm, right? And he had a heart orgasm, and I think it's dope for him to share this experience and you guys to be able to hear this because all this shit is possible. All this shit is possible.
So a young lady whom I came into the tantric practice with, whom went to the same training that I went to. She was practicing, and we were bartering. Of course, she was doing tantric work on me, and I was doing tantric work on her. And
See how that bartering work?
I'm telling you, it works on a polarity, whereas the males work on the females and females work on the males. If there is male on male or female on female, it's best to have a conduit, to have a member of the opposite sex there to transfer that energy. However, a friend and I had been doing some work on her, and after that, she did work on me. So the work that she was doing on me was extremely dope. When you're on the tantric table, when you're working within your energy, you have a certain bubble, and when energy infiltrates your bubble, you're able to feel that on an energetic level, and the body's response to that, if possible, is to kind of jitter or kind of shake or move, or so to speak. So I was very active on the tantric table. There was a lot of energy flowing. There was a lot of healing going on. It was really dope. And with the understanding of the polarity, with the understanding the fact that when doing tantric work, you step away for a moment. You kind of distance yourself from the table model, and within doing that, you create. It's kind of like the, the magnet, not magnet. It's like an electro. It's like a science project thing, and you stick your finger on it, and the electricity goes up to you. Yeah, so it's like that, and it's stretching it out to its full potential. It's like long stroking. So within that aspect,
Watch out now. Watch out now.
within that aspect, when she finished the session, she went to the bathroom, and as she walked further and further away from me, this is after the session was over. We already had the cool down and a hug and whatnot. It was really dope, and I'm laying there on the table still, getting all of my bearings, coming out of trance, coming back onto this plane, and she's walking away, going to the bathroom, and it just feels like pure love lava is pouring out of my heart. It felt like my soul was melting in and out of itself in like phoenix form. Like it was like an acid trip. The shit was wild, and it covered my whole body. It was a heart orgasm, and it had nothing to do with my penis. It tripped me the fuck out. I was hooked.
Yeah, I remember the first time I had a Kundalini experience, man. It threw me. I was like, "What in the hell?"
Yeah, man.
Like powerful.
Yeah, like I did all this like within self.
Yeah.
Like you can create DMT.
Yeah.
Within yourself, like
and be high.
Be high off yourself, off of air, off of just living, off of being here. Man, it's so many levels. It's so much.
It's really true when they say that the Most High prepared us with everything we need inside of us.
Yes,
everything,
absolutely,
all the elements, every damn thing.
Absolutely, everything interacts in that way. It's all here already.
Yeah, I can speak for when I had my first Kundalini experience, man. I literally thought and felt like I was having sex, but nobody was like around me. I was fully dressed. I wasn't touching my penis, nothing. Like I was erect, but it was because of the energy flow.
Yes.
Because the energy flow from the root coming all the way up, and busting out of the crown. But it was an amazing feeling, and I remember I told you, and I spoke about this on the show before, where I had a shroom experience to where I had the ability during that session where I was on the shrooms that I had the ability to have I had a Kundalini experience for about 2.5 hours straight. Not straight, like consistently 2.5 hours, but throughout those 2.5 hours on a consistent basis. It got to the point where all I had to do was think about it. I was that tapped in. I had my crystals on me and stuff, but I came in with intentions. I set the intentions. I spoke to the plant because it is a plant.
Absolutely.
Right?
It got life.
It's plant medicine. They have planes as well.
Yes.
They have consciousness as well.
Man, it's the Earth's nervous system. It don't matter where you stepping. You stepping on like 200 miles of fungi. Like it's here.
Yeah.
It's here. You gotta treat that thing sacred.
So I spoke to it. I told it exactly what I wanted to see, what I wanted to feel. I said that I wanted to, at that point in time, I said I wanted to open up my heart chakra and my third eye. Man, did they listen? They listened to the point. I'm talking about I said, I'm getting ready to find out where all the chakras are. Not just the main 7. I'm going everywhere. So I had crystals. I had certain type of crystals. I had my amethyst, which is a psychic stone. I had my pyrite, which is a psychic stone. And so I had psychedelic stones. And then I had stones that help you with like embarking, like helping you with the Kundalini experience. So everywhere I touched on my body, it was just to the point to where I was shaking uncontrollably. And I couldn't control it. And I tried to write because I was like, man, I need to write because we scribers, right? We are scribers. We writing our own Bibles. We writing the new world. We writing it right now. Every single day. So I'm trying to write, but I can't because I'm like, and I couldn't, man, the energy was insane. I literally couldn't control it. And when I went back to look at the writing, I couldn't even read it. But I still go back and look at it at times because I'm like, it's gonna kick in.
Oh, absolutely.
It's gonna kick in what it was, and I'm sure it's gonna connect me with something. But man, I just couldn't control anything. But the crazy thing, I still not crazy, but I was still conscious enough and had all my senses and stuff to where I could stop like right there, like this, boom. Or it got to the point I was having a conversation while I was doing it. So that right there just let me know, like, now after that experience, now when I want to do it without even being on shrooms or anything, I can kind of tap into that energy and that frequency a lot faster. Just from that one experience. Now I can kind of get in my shit and boom, I can get to it.
Because you've opened up that neural pathway. You've opened it up already, so you're able to ride along that channel whenever you so choose. It's open now.
Powerful.
It's so.
It's just like when you open that third eye, you start looking around like this. Look at this shit open, like
you see the whole thing differently. It turned into a movie. They Live, great movie. You should watch that.
What's it called?
They Live.
They Live.
Yeah, that's the movie where you see the dude and he put on the glasses and he take them off and he look back and everybody, the face look dead and they've got like obey and consume and like
that's some real shit.
You see the world for what it is, which is consumer's paradise.
And shrooms will definitely give you that vision. Yes. They're gonna let you know what's real and what's fake real quick.
Oh yeah, I saw all the constellations. It was during the day. I said
clear as day.
Clear as day. I saw the whole grid. It was like a net. I said, yep.
You seen the net?
I seen the net, dog. I'm caught in the net, dog. It was crazy. All the constellations. It was like all the pinpoints. It was like I was looking at the ley lines.
Like somebody drew it right out for you. I saw a couple glitches in the Matrix. When I was on shrooms in there, I saw a couple of like shit just stop and then flip. I even peeped one time when I wasn't under the influence of anything. I'm in the bathroom and I'm brushing my teeth and I grabbed my phone. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't drinking nothing. It was like one. This is funny. It was close to 1:11, but it was 1:12. 1:12 a.m. So I'm looking at my phone. It says 1:12 a.m. I'm literally looking at my phone. Within like 10 seconds, it went from 1:12 to like 1:17. Real shit.
Yeah.
Like Like it clicked. It actually clicked to 113, and then clicked to 117. Like I had never seen nothing like that. I'm like, and it was my phone. I'm like, hold on.
Right.
I'm like, hold up.
Come on, man.
I'm like, so to me it felt like it was a glitch because
Yeah.
I've never seen the cell phone jump
Facts.
to one number and then jump forward and then jump back.
Right.
I'm
right,
like,
right.
But you know. But that wasn't my experience. I actually saw some shit when I said I saw a glitch in the Matrix when I was on the actual show.
Yeah.
Where I was seeing all kind of shit as well too.
Man,
I gotta go peep that grid though.
That shit opens up your mind, bro.
And help build the brain.
Different.
Yeah.
That shit is different.
Big different. Using the whole Matrix. Absolutely. You can rent. You can rent on Prime Shrooms. Has nothing on ayahuasca. You're right. I'm hip to ayahuasca. I've never done ayahuasca, but I'm very hip to ayahuasca. Very hip. And we plan on eventually doing as a group, as a tribe. We're definitely gonna experience some plant-based, not plant-based, some plant medicine retreats. Ayahuasca, is it Bofu or Bufu? Bofu. We're gonna experience Bofu, and it's some more. It's some more that we're gonna experience. Was it peyote? All of these we want to tap in. We're trying to elevate. What do you say? Levitate. Right? And we're trying to tap into these different dimensions and different conscious levels. So we definitely gonna do all of those. Josie said Bofu. Yeah. So anybody got any other questions while we got y'all on here?
Word.
I know we got somebody got to ask some questions. Okay, Michelle, you said you wanted to tape this, which it will be. If you want to, like I said, we want to balance out some energy. Feel free to come on, Divine Feminine, and ask your question. We can get that question answered for you right now if you're open to it. So let us know if you want to come on, and that goes for anybody. If you got some questions about what the King is talking about tonight regarding Tantra, regarding sex alchemy or sex magic, removing the gump, all of that shit, right?
Man, it's work to be done, man.
It's work to be done. So if anybody wants to come in, she said I missed the beginning.
That's okay.
You got a question about anything you've heard so far?
Yeah,
Melanin is a natural
right
psychedelic. Yeah, melanin is a natural psychedelic. Facts, Poppy Christian. Yeah. Big facts. Big facts. But yeah, Michelle, if you got something, let's get it. You could either come in or you could just ask it on the Q&A, whatever works best for you. But, the time is now, and then we can touch back on what you missed in the beginning. Once you watch it, rewatch it, and we can go from there.
Facts.
But we want to make sure we open it up. There we go. We want to open it up for the family because this is important. Can you do sex magic with yourself? Absolutely. I'll let you touch on it, but you definitely can do sex magic with yourself.
Absolutely. Look, man, you got a full moon. Full moon is for releasing. The new moon is for manifesting. So you have a perfect opportunity to release right here, right now. Full moon is tomorrow. However, within 3 days before, 3 days after, you're still working within that full moon energy. So within that, you're able to manifest with yourself. Yeah, absolutely. You still want to keep that pure intention. You still want to keep that focus. You still want to visualize. You still want to harness the sacredness of yourself, of your body, of who you are. We can't mistreat ourselves. We can't mistreat this divine gift of sexuality that we're able to do so much with and experience so much with. Yes, you can do it, Dolo, for sure.
Absolutely. You can even, for real, you can even have a connection with somebody and do it on the phone. Like on the phone, for real. Like, and if you guys had the same intentions, speaking the same intentions, talking about the same things and manifesting and maybe doing it at the same time, or get off the phone and do it at the same time, you could do it that way as well too. It's all about the intent and the intentions that you putting out there to the universe. So to do semen retention, you have sex, but stop right before coming.
That is a aspect to it, but within the semen retention, there is an understanding of the sacredness of self. You're holding it not just for your partner, but for yourself. You're holding it because there's the healing aspect of doing so. There's the other ways of experiencing multiple types of orgasms. There's sex with your partner, and there's still pleasure for yourself. There's still pleasure for your partner. However, the focus isn't on releasing. It's not on the destination. It's on the journey. It's on being there with your partner, being present, being right there, locked eyes, whatever's going on, but present right there with your partner. That's what's important, not the coming, not the byproduct.
Hey, Niecy J been in here dropping bars over here. I've been
Word.
yeah. Hey, you want to come in, Niecy J?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to come in, goddess, and chop it up with the kings, we'd love to have a goddess on here.
Please, I'm a student at best, man.
And balance some of these energies. She
things.
said bringing it up and down, the energy centers,
Yes.
chakras. Yeah, if you want to come on in and chop it up with us, feel free, goddess, because I've been peeping you the whole show. You over there talking that shit. She said, yo, not tonight.
Up and down.
Blessings, goddess, no doubt.
Well,
no doubt.
We got time. We got plenty.
No doubt. Anybody else got any questions while we got the God King here? Next time, though, facts. We'll get it popping. Sure. We'll get it popping. No trip. And divine timing always.
We'll talk about a few orgasms.
And let's do that. Let's touch on a few different orgasms, because I don't think a lot of people understand that it's many different orgasms.
Man,
a little junior high ass one, juvenile.
Come on, man. So within the orgasms, there is a juvenile orgasm. That's the juvenile level. That's just busting a nut. That's the puppy water. That's the
Say what you call it?
That's the puppy water. You really ain't doing that. This is before the bar mitzvahs and whatnot, before you become a man or considered that. Then there's adult level orgasms, whereas you begin to experience a higher level, a more intense type of orgasm, but you're still not having an understanding of semen retention or the sacredness of your seed, your body, who you are. Then there is high level orgasm, in which you understand working with the lunar cycles, working with the deities, working with the diet, working with the sense, working with all different aspects. The breath.
Oof.
Understanding the breath work. And then you can get into things such as a heart or brain orgasm, which is described as energy straight to the heart, a blast of energy. There's a brain orgasm, which is fireworks in the mind. And you can experience this while breathing. This is a part of having that Kundalini experience, a part of releasing that DMT, a part of doing that fire breathing and being able to get into trance there. Full body orgasm. Full body is vibrating, feeling connected to the earth, like a flower coming out of the earth.
Facts, Niecy J.
Cosmic orgasm. Niecy J, she dropping.
Man, she over here. She here with us. She here. She coaching. She talking her shit.
Let's see. Those are just different types. Armoring, right?
Did you touch on the cosmic?
On the cosmic, I can't even decipher this right now. This is scratch. This is terrible. Organs.
From your perspective, what do you feel like?
Cosmic is connectedness. Is up
That's
there.
it.
It's beyond the beyond.
This realm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not something I've experienced just yet. Now I've been up there.
I've experienced that.
It's
a beautiful thing. That's when I was saying we got a question coming up too. That's when I was saying it feels like, bruh, I'm gonna just be 100. It felt like everything slowed down, and like I said, it felt like you could literally feel and see like our chakras, and we was on shrooms too. So you could feel, it felt like our chakras literally merged together, and we could fucking see them.
Yeah.
And they were vivid ass colors. It wasn't the green and blues that we see here. It was like some 4D, 5D, 6D shit. It was like that's yellow, but that ain't yellow.
Yeah.
That's red, but that ain't red. Like
Facts.
piercing, like just like, and you knew it wasn't from here.
Yes.
And I'm talking about from your toes to your roots of my locks.
Felt it all.
Buzz. I'm talking just
Yeah.
like, what the? Yeah. And it was for real though. It was like leading into like about when you were about to climax, leading into that. It felt like a juvenile leading into it. So, and getting our way up there, bro. It's like I always say, it's a different frequency. It's a different energy.
It's different.
Facts.
It's all different. Absolutely.
Facts.
That's
Big
something
facts.
we all deserve to experience. That's, you know, it's a basic human right, man. Sex is a part of who we are. It's a part of the 10 tenets that, you know, Frances Cress Welsing has, you know, from her teacher. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of those tenets, just there with education, with understanding politics.
Nisi J say when you start crying though.
Oh man, when you crying during sex and you ain't sad, that's something special.
Hell no.
That's special.
You ever cried?
Yeah, man. Yeah, just it's joy, just pure joy.
I can dig.
Oh my God, yeah. You ain't never had that one. You just get done and she's looking at you. I love you.
Hey, I love it here, man. This is shit. But
God.
this is real talk. This is real shit.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking with this conversation tonight? Let us know if y'all fucking with this conversation, because these are the type of conversations we need to start having on a more consistent basis. Because you don't hear this type of shit everywhere. This the most powerful on earth. Sex. Facts. Let's see what the I'm sorry. My apologies. You were great. Go somewhere. With it.
We can go to the question. I ain't gonna forget.
Oh, Freckle Lock said, "Is there a mouth orgasm?"
Yeah, Amrita.
It's called an Amrita.
So right.
See, I ain't hip to this. Teach the God, man. Shit, teach the king. Great question, by the way, goddess.
Excellent question. So, with another part of it, you wanna for my gentleman, you wanna focus on the lips while you're being intimate. You want to direct energy and direct your focus. You want to project to the lips. The lips are a direct correlation to those lips.
Yes, they are.
It worked the same way. So
and the
within
throat
that,
too, because I know like the pleasure of being choked, not physically to choke the fuck out, but they said if you get choked the right way, that's connected to the vagina as well too. That's why a lot of women like being choked.
I believe it. Look, I'm a practitioner.
I studied up on that. I studied up on that. It's real spit. I read that.
Oh wow.
So yeah, go back with the lips.
So with the lips, there is, and we're talking like beyond squirting, right? This is basically, what's the best way to put it? Foaming at the mouth. That's the best visual I can give you, that I know you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
So within that, there's a certain level of pleasure, a certain heightened state that a woman is able to get to, and she begins to secrete this fluid, Amrita, out of her mouth. And within that, it was like nectar. It was nectar from the gods. Like, bottled this shit up and sold it back in the day. Like, this is
real shit.
This is potent. So yes, you are able to have a mouth orgasm, a throw baby, so to speak. Absolutely.
Throw baby. Remember the song?
Yeah,
like,
man.
I heard this shit. I can't get it out.
I'm telling you, man.
This has been a great night. Not a lie told tonight, and many gems dropped. Gratitude, Lodi Coco. Oh, we talking out the fountain. You be that's the guy right there we was talking to yesterday. That was showing us the garden.
Word, yes.
That's my guy, Chris.
Powerful guy,
Chris.
yes, sir.
We actually connecting again tomorrow. That's my guy right there. He'll be on the show soon too. We're gonna figure something out to get him on here. That's a great question about that mouth orgasm. See, I wasn't even up the game on that, but I have seen that.
Yes, bro.
Bruh,
That's something special. That's you.
It's like uncontrolled.
Get in there, lick all that up, bro. That's medicine, dog.
That's medicine.
That's medicine, dog.
Is it true that the semen is medicine as well too for the women?
Absolutely.
And then
it's distilled sunlight. Semen is distilled sunlight. You know, photosynthesis, all the rest of this that plants go through.
Yeah.
We do the same thing.
Good. You just swap the melanin and chlorophyll, right?
That's it. That's it. So we produce that distilled sunlight, and within that, there's medicine, and we're able to provide that medicine for us or for our spouse. Absolutely. Some
And
additional
vice
carbon.
versa with the yoni is medicine. It's an
Absolutely.
elixir. I mean, it
What?
helps grow the beard and everything.
Man,
Get that beard together.
This ain't coming out yesterday. It's a long time to get
That
this
elixir,
beard.
that elixir, that's the
Earn
beard
my
oil.
stripes. Yeah, that's the beard
That's
oil.
the beard oil.
You
Damn,
better
all
stop
that other
playing.
shit. She said, "Good lotion, good lotion." Yeah,
No,
so
facts. There's
good lotion.
more,
That is facts.
bruh, there's more
Yeah.
DNA in ejaculate than, I don't know, 4 pints of blood.
Yes, dude.
Like there's more. There's enough in there to start an army. It's not just a seed, like it's the whole forest. You build a nation with that, like Cleve was talking about.
Mm-hmm. You ever heard of or seen a man ejaculate? She take it, rub it, put it on her face.
Only in porn.
I heard it's good for the skin. I'm serious. I heard that.
I've heard that too. I haven't been in practice enough with a partner to elaborate on that, but I'm certain it is, and I'll get back with you on that. I promise you that.
Woo! Say no.
I got you, man. I'm
Fuck me up.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, oh shit, okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, we having a good
Shit's
time,
real.
man. We having a great ass time.
It's real, man.
And they cracking up at me. Yeah.
Word.
So anybody got any other questions before we get going? We're gonna close out here soon too. I know y'all enjoying the conversation. We're gonna close out here soon. Yes, in ancient times, soldiers would have sex with women who were cycling because it helped them in battle. Semen equals semen. Facts, Cleve. Wait, what he said? I couldn't hear. Are you talking about me or guys?
Oh man, you can't hear me. Don't make me use my outside voice.
I think she was talking about what I said about the pussy, probably.
Oh no.
I don't know if that's what she was talking about. We'll see what she said. Explain why my king's beard has grown so healthy after all these years. Facts. Deli J. He know what the fuck he doing. He ain't slick.
Let that man work.
Let that man do him. I know you ain't mad at him. I know you ain't mad at the guy.
No way.
That's telling you, boy, get that beard together. It's the beard oil.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
She said Deli J for sure. For sure. So, do you guys got any other questions before we get on out of here? Before we get on out of here, I'll let guys just close out with, his final words, final thoughts. And yeah, Wiz, when you said, have you ever? She asked about what I said. Yeah, I asked him if
ladies,
because semen, like you said, it's what'd you say it has in it? It's
distilled sunlight.
Distilled sunlight.
It's medicine.
It's medicine. So I asked if he had ever seen or heard of come up looking like a glazed donut. Facts.
That's okay.
Facts.
Look,
it's all a part of
exfoliated like a motherfucker tomorrow.
It's all a part of the fun. But I asked if he had seen a woman or seen or heard a woman take a man's semen after he climaxes, rub it and put it on their face. It's for like a face cleanser or anything. That's what I was asking. So,
but you can't just do that with Leroy up the street, man.
Right, they eat hot Cheetos and everything, and hot fried
Takis.
We work with the kids, Takis.
Yeah, man, you already know, bro. Kool-Aid jammers and shit, man.
Ribs.
Word.
Every day.
Big pork, man. You can't fuck with Big Porky, man.
How your pH all fucked up.
I'm telling you. You will be fucked up. That's you don't need no sick dick.
Sick dick.
You gotta, what my man say, alkaline your willy.
I'll send this book title to both of you. Give thanks for a most stimulating conversation. Absolutely, Nisi J. I think you mentioned this is your first time. I know it's my first time seeing you, and I'm pretty good with seeing who comes on the show. That's why when the goddess ran up on me the other night and we was out, I said, "What's your name?" She said her name. I said, "Yeah, I remember you. I know you. I know you are." So I definitely know who you are for now. And please DM me all that information. We definitely need to connect. We can build. Yeah. All this shit. Diet change, the taste, the texture of it. Yes. That's a big fact. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That shit ain't supposed to be yellow, dog. And it's
mellow yellow.
White, but it ain't supposed to, man.
See, it's really good for the skin. I know it is. I haven't seen this shit. I know.
See what I'm saying?
I know.
See?
Yeah. Honestly, I've witnessed it.
It's a beautiful thing.
She said, yes, it is. Thank y'all for the time and energy, wisdom shared.
Sure.
All right, so if don't nobody else have any other questions, I'll give it like a couple minutes.
Yeah, man.
And then I'll let the guy close this out. But I know Godswrist from 21 Day Challenge. Okay, so that's who
Peace.
Nisi J says she know you from 21 Challenge.
Okay.
So she must be was linked up with you with your son.
Oh, for sure. Peace, Goddess.
Smoking cigarettes makes it smell and taste horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Pork,
as I'm hitting tobacco right now.
soda, all that stuff.
Yes.
Yellow, please, fast. Yellow. All right, guys. Well, I don't see nobody having anything else as of right now. I see some comments coming in. So, yellow, please, fast. Yellow. Love y'all guys. Much energy. Big guy energy. I just finished the 21 Challenge too.
Yeah. Welcome to the other side, man. It's more work on the other side. It's more work. You can't just stop at the 21 days, man. You see all that power that you got, all that energy that you have, man. You got to do something with that. Keep it going. Keep it going. And even after you release, keep it going. Get right back on it.
What's the longest you went like on your semen retention game?
4 months.
Ooh.
4 months. Yeah.
It
was powerful. And during that time, I felt the best that I've ever felt. Just like when eating raw vegan.
Man, now that's some shit like, right there.
It's just alive, bro.
Yeah,
And when you're doing semen retention challenges, it's like women can smell it on you, man. They know, they see the way that you walk, the way that you're carrying yourself, because you have that sacredness. Yeah.
Program.
You know, it's like you got all your peacock feathers out. They see straight
out. Chest out of shit. Next one in August. She said the next one in August. The longest I went was 45 days. So you a bad motherfucker, but I was, it was with me. It was there though.
Yeah.
In-house.
It's different.
The in-house make it hard to go.
It do. Yeah, and that's what a real challenge is. It's not just doing it on a one-night stand or something like that. It's being there with your partner on a daily basis and practicing it.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm getting into as well. So
facts. He said they come flocking. It's a different aura when practicing retention. Facts.
Yes.
We got another question. When are you coming back to Atlanta?
Oh man.
Weren't you down there for a show?
I don't know. Oh God.
We hoping to get. We hope. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's one of my teachers.
I was hoping he came to Georgia with me in June 19th. June 19th. And then ride to Atlanta with me from there, because I'm coming to Atlanta after I leave Georgia.
The peer pressure.
But we'll figure that out.
God. I don't know when I'm coming back to Atlanta, but I will. Everybody will know it for sure. I will definitely let you know, and I'm definitely gonna get up with Grand Tryon when I get down there for sure. We got work to do. Yeah. That's my home, man. That's where I'm. I'm learning all these practices.
Connect me with the king, because I'm gonna be down there next month.
For sure.
What's his name?
With Master Yao?
No, the gentleman right with. Is this with Master Yao right here?
Oh no, that is Adar Moselle. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that. However,
is he in Atlanta?
No, she is a bad motherfucker.
This is a goddess.
This is a goddess.
She's in Atlanta.
She is in Atlanta. Yes.
We need to connect, goddess. I'll be down there next month.
Oh man, you got to get a session while you're down there.
We need to get her on the show too.
Oh my gosh, she rocked the house, man. If you think I'm talking shit, Jesus Christ.
Goddess, do me a favor and DM me, please. Just DM me and say, hey, King, or something, whatever, and then that way we be connected, and then we'll go from there. So I want to build with you. If you connected with the guy, that's my brother. I want to build with you, and that's what we're here to do. That's what this platform is for. It's for us to connect, for us to build together, grow together, heal together, spend money together, make money together, barter, all that stuff, right? Learn and teach and show, so our people can know who they are, where we come from. Learn, know thyself, all this stuff, right? This is what it's all about. So first off, thank you for sharing your amazing energy here with us tonight. I look forward to connecting with you. I'm gonna speak that and put that in the universe. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do great things together. See, I'm still putting it in the universe. She said, laugh out loud, thank you, we'll do. Gratitude, Goddess, much love. Much love. Dope. Yeah, we're gonna get it popping.
Oh man, she is a well of knowledge.
We're gonna get it popping. She said, come to Juneteenth. Lola Coco said, come to Juneteenth. I think she might be talking to Goddess or you. I know both of y'all need to come. She in Georgia, she ain't but 3 hours away. Let's go. I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah,
let's get it popping. All right, so you got anything you want to close out with, God? I think that might be the last question. Let me double check. Yep, that's the last one.
My last, my closing statement today will be.
She said we did great. Your peoples did. Gratitude, Empress. Love, big love.
Remove the veil. Remove the mask, the counterfeit personality, as Master Yao would say. the individual who it is that you think you are, the person that is in the game playing, but it's not really you. The true version of you is on the sideline, you know, trying to get a little bit of input. We have to remove that. We have to learn to have an appreciation, a validation, an adoration of the opposite sex. And that's not just the person you being intimate with. That's the Wendy's lady. That's the old lady walking into the gas station with you. Like you have to have a appreciation for self, and not only that, for others and all those around you. And as I always say, be love, see love, give love, in everything that you do. See God always, be God always, live it.
Powerful. Powerful words. You hear that? Sound like a deer or something back there. The animals be coming to kick it with me back here in my backyard, y'all. Boy, I got so many stories about animals back here. That's a whole nother show. Amazing show. Gratitude, guys. Everybody saying great show.
Thank you.
Saying gratitude. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. We're going to go ahead and get ready to close out here. We're going to listen to a little tunes for about a minute, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, and we're going to get out. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you guys for sharing your amazing energy. We appreciate you guys' input, your comments, your questions, all of that. Just being here and just tapping in with us.
Emit light rap or emit till. I drew a line without showing my body, that's a skill. Bad to the bone and the grill. Be dead wrong if looks kill. I'm still on my spiel in the spirit of El Hill. I own the sparrow, nose like a pharaoh's. Our bloodline trill for the young and all the lils. We all gonna get meals. Talk a lot of game, but we get paid to like Jamil. Was raised upon a hill. The valley's a sunken place. I'm just trying to build like I came with some kettle weight. No, I'm a god MC, cause nigga, I made the devil wait. Boy, I brought hell, you ain't gotta tell me I'm hella great. I don't speak on it nowadays, I just meditate. Y'all can have the bars, nigga, I spit hard metal gate. Henry Louis Gates when I caught me some new estate. Make room for myself, I'm in a way different mental place. I keep it real. All y'all look anime. I'm fine like anime. Black don't crack like Angela. Black and brave like in the A. It don't come with apologies. Let's just tip in some Andre. When you greet me, it's namaste. Spread love the Brooklyn way or like marmalade. No matter if you street or more like the promenade. We gotta come together like the corn and the dookie braids for the present and future days. I say what I gotta say. I am Nina every bird of the one you love but ain't heard of. Got my middle finger up like Pac after attempted murder. Failed to kill me, it's still me. Welcome singing Shirley Murder. Cause we ladies edges down. Brown women, we so perfect. Went from real nigga to still nigga being cropped out the picture. But we all know who got the juice. My sisters imitating us in all the Hollywood pictures. And still they'll never be us. Nigga, from the backwoods, when Nina Woods think about the life we should lead. A new dawn, another deed I tried to do some good. I felt more damn than Mississippi was. They denied Nina in Philadelphia, and still we persevered like all the 400 years of our own blood. Africa, old Panthers looking back like who gonna come up after us? Outside the movies, I make sure before it moved you, it moved me. Now bow down to a queen. Survival.
All right, family. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you just sharing the love and being receptive and making me and the guy feel at home. Y'all already know how I end this thing. The universe agrees with a made-up mind. Once again, the universe agrees with a made-up mind. We will be back this Thursday, so make sure you tap in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys back. And if you come back, bring a friend. Let's start doing that. Bring a friend with you, and then that way we'll double and double and double. Remember, if I win, you win, I win, because we all in this thing together. Because that's just how I roll. It's a we thing. It ain't never a me thing. And anybody that's close to me, godswrist, anybody that's connected with the tribe that knows me, it's always a we thing. It ain't never a me thing. It might be a G thing, but it ain't never a me thing. You feel me? That's what it's at. That's just how we bringing it. So I'm gonna let a little more music play. In about a minute, we out. So peace, love, and light. If you want to stay, raise the vibrations and listen. Feel free. We out in about 1 minute. Just heard again. I know you get to this.
Boy, you sharp, boy. Look at the face on you, boy. Boy, you the sword in your hand, boy. Yo, thinking like back in the days when niggas wore fades, silk tie caps, just trying to to catch a wave. Trying to catch a wave. Trying to catch a wave. Thinking like back in the days when niggas were fades. Suit tie cats just trying to catch a wave.
Crystal Goddess Creations.
Trying to catch a wave.
Crystal Goddess Creations. Make sure you get with her. Cool, Mike. That's Ava. I mean, that's Jessica right there. Jessica _Nate. God Star. Blessings, family. We out here. We love y'all. Peace, love, life, positive vibrations. Leon Williams White.
When the MCs came to live out their
Blessings.
name, inscribed in the halls and the walls of fame, balancing life.